If you like the flavor of flax seeds, you will like these keto rotis. The best part about these rotis are that they have almost negligible net carbs. They are easy to make and pair well with almost any Indian curry. Let's make these together. We're going to start off with half a cup of flax seeds and we're going to grind them into a fine powder. Flax seeds are really easy to grind, guys, so you're going to have pure flour very easily at home. This powder looks a little bit coarse, so I'm going to grind them for 10 to 20 seconds more and then it's going to turn into this nice fine powder. The finer the powder, the better the dough will bind. To this, we are going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and some hot boiling water. We are using a 1/4 cup of water. The quantity of water is usually half the quantity of the flaxseed flour. So if you start with a cup of flax seeds, then use half a cup of hot water. We will let this dough rest for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, check if the dough is sticky. If the dough is crumbly, you can add a couple of teaspoons of water, but if it is sticking together, you're good. Knead it a little and then add 1 teaspoon of oil. I'm using avocado oil. You can use any oil of your choice. And now we're going to knead it well for approximately 45 seconds to a minute. Portion the dough into 4 and we're ready to roll them out. You can either use silicone baking mats or you can use parchment paper. Make sure to grease both the mats or both the parchment papers so that the dough doesn't stick. Don't roll out the dough too thin, guys. It could tear while you are taking it off the mat. But the good thing is flax seeds are sticky and the dough tends to stick together, so it doesn't tear that easily. You can roll it out to like a 7 to 8 inch roughly circular shape and then cut it out using a 5-inch cookie cutter or a lid. This is a 5-inch lid. You could also use a 6-inch lid, but don't roll it out too thin. If your mat is greased well, the dough is going to come out really easily, no problem. This we are going to place on a non-stick pan, and this pan has been heated to medium-high heat. This roti, guys, would take like 1 minute or 45 seconds to a minute per side to cook, not long. If you cook it longer, it's going to turn like flaky. So if you prefer soft rotis, don't cook it too long. If you prefer a little hard, flaky rotis, cook it longer. Now let's talk about freezing flaxseed rotis. This roti is already cooked. I froze it and now we are going to heat it up quickly on a pan and see if it turns soft again. Yes, it does, and it takes less than 30 seconds to heat up. You can also quickly heat it up in a microwave and you're going to have your soft rotis again. And in this case, I froze the rolled out raw dough. You don't have to defrost it. Place it directly on the pan and you're going to get soft flaxseed rotis. Yesterday, I told a friend of mine that I was making flaxseed rotis and she told me, oh my gosh, those are probably so bitter because flax seeds are bitter. Guys, flax seeds are not bitter. Are your flax seeds bitter? These had a neutral, nutty flavor and I like them. But if you don't like them, here are more keto roti recipes for you.